Welcome. Today we are talking about the ever popular like office challenges, clinic challenges. Maybe if you work in a hospital, like your entire floor is getting on, a challenge. They're usually focused around like a certain meal plan or replacement shake product. And the goal is to lose as much weight as possible in a set period of time. And you really want to win because you get like everyone put in like $10, something like that. So you're highly motivated to win like the cash prize, the bragging rights, and you want to see the scale drop. And quickly, what's not to love? Get money, look hot for the summer, bragging rights to shove in your coworkers' faces. I can see why you sign up. I totally can. So I understand the draw to these types of challenges. I would just like you to beware of a common trend I see in women that come to me post clinic, office, floor challenge, often worse off than before the challenge. Kind of like, someone who like went like all in on a weight loss program, maybe before a vacation, and they lost, maybe like 8 to 10 pounds. They were feeling really good in their swimsuit. And then they went on vacation and they came back and they were up like 12. So they gained more weight than they lost trying to lose weight for a trip. This often happens in office challenges. The reason these are an issue is because there's usually an overarching lack of what's the word I'm looking for? Education. There's usually no rationale behind why this shake is going to be super magical, even if it tastes like trash. Even if you're like, you have to like force it down. Usually there's no thought process as to what it is doing. You're just thinking, oh, okay, I'm just going to drink 2 of my meals. So inherently, those challenges are likely putting you into a very large calorie deficit. That's fine. That's going to get you some results. But the issue is when that challenge is done, because you haven't been educated properly on, how to ever not be on that challenge. As soon as you stop enjoying the product or eating the calorie equivalent or using the supplements or the meal replacement or whatever it is and go back to normal human life, usually the weight comes right back on because there wasn't any foundational habits built in that's going to carry you through a long-term journey in regards to weight loss and weight management. Weight management is the big one. Don't you want to keep off the weight? Don't you want to continue to enjoy the results you got if you're looking hot as shit? Yes. So the motivation behind the challenges isn't in question. You have a goal and you find it beneficial and a little bit easier to stick to that goal when you're surrounded by a community of other people doing the exact same thing. I totally get that. But be careful about how drastic those challenges are and realize that everyone's coming in from a different angle. For example, if you work at, let's say you work at a bank. Let's say you work at a school. Let's say you work at an OB office. Let's say you work at an endocrinology office and everyone's doing this challenge. Okay, so you're coming in maybe with a dieting history. Maybe you've been never not trying to diet for the past 5 to 10 years, and your idea of being good means low calorie. Anything above like 1,300 calories is just a no for you. So that's where you're coming into this challenge. Maybe someone else is coming into this challenge never really having restricted ever, and maybe they don't even have really that much weight to lose, but they just totally want the cash prize. Then maybe there's a guy coming into the challenge. Maybe he works in the clinic as well, works on like another one of the teachers at the school, and he's coming in. He may have some weight to lose. Maybe you used to be a former athlete, not so much anymore. So all of you are coming in from different places and taking the exact same path forward. There's going to be huge discrepancies in results. And the person who has been actively trying to lose weight forever and not really ever been outside of a low calorie approach, you're probably going to get the worst results on the challenge because it's not really new for your body to be low calorie dieting or restricted to some degree. Whereas someone who hasn't been restricting and goes to a severe deficit, the results are going to be insane and quickly and might have an unintended effect of making you feel even worse about your dedication and your commitment to the challenge if you have a dieting history at play. So there's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to participate in a community effort to get healthy. Just be careful that if the challenge is fully centered on lose as much weight as quickly as possible, because that's a lot of the time where rebound weight happens and you end up putting on more weight than you lost in the first place because of any foundational education or learning how to eat real food and keep your results. Most people don't want to drink those meal replacement shakes forever. So be careful and maybe lean more into challenges or suggest challenges. If you're the driving force at work and you love those challenges, they really get you on track, like they're your weight loss kind of program, is, focus on like water challenges, step challenges, 5 servings of vegetable a day challenges, minimum like protein requirement challenges, instead of the only marker of success being weight loss results. Challenges focused on habits and consistency are going to leave everyone better off in the long run. They might not yield as rapid of results, but when is the last time you heard someone get their dream body by participating in an office challenge and they kept it? Oh, wait. No? No one? Okay, so we might need to change our approach if we want to change the outcome. The theme here is long-term sustainability. Who cares if you lose a lot of weight quickly if within a couple weeks after the challenge, you've put more on than you lost? You don't get to keep the results. Weight maintenance is often forgot about in the weight loss pursuit. The sooner you can tie those two together and be okay with a slow, steady, sustainable approach, you might actually realize you don't have to struggle with your weight ever again. But if you live from challenge to challenge to challenge to challenge, it's going to be an uphill battle. If you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.